Hello and welcome. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy, and this is not a product review. This is actually channel news and will be put in the playlist non-review chats. There was a couple things I wanted to address. One, right off the bat, and the overlying theme of this is I will only be doing one review per day from here on out. The double and triple review days have got to end. The reason why is because I am counting at the most only 250 smokeless products that can be reviewed, American products. And that is including US versions of snus and some other hard to find. I might be able to get the product reviews up to 300 if I start including things like British chewing rope, stuff like that. But it's going to be hard enough for me to get, and a review on it is going to be, I don't know how much good that'll do anyone, because it's going to be damn near impossible for people in the US to pick up these products. I can get them, but half my family's actually in northern England, southeastern Scotland. So, you know. Anyway, yeah, I'm looking at the way it's going. I've already done 60 products. Okay, so let's say I get up to 250. I've done 60. I've done over 1/5 of that in a little over 2 months, which means at the rate we're going, 8 to 10 months, 10 months, I guess it would work out to. There's two ways to go at that point. And if anybody has input on this, comment section. I will be looking on this video. After products I run out of them, I can go there's two major ways I can go, the way I see it. One, I start doing snus. All right. Two, I go back to the beginning and start the review series over again. People will be like, what? Why would you do that? The idea of this channel is product information and up-to-date product information. That said, reoccurring would make sense. The only problem is there's not going to be too much change in product information in the space of a year. I mean, if I had this spun out over 3 years and then went back to the beginning, that'd maybe be one thing. 5 years would be better. But 10 months after it began, going back to the beginning again, there's not going to be really anything different. There might be one or two things, one or two products with minor changes. But, snus is a good idea, but it's done. There are a multitude of heavy information channels that deal with it alone, and they do it well. Snooby.com is one of them, which I've mentioned before. So I don't know. My niche for the U.S. smokeless market was that I was not acting like a wacko, and I was doing the actual information. It's something that's lacking in the United States smokeless market, online anyway. Snus, they have that covered already, many times over. So, I don't know. If you have any thoughts on it, leave me a note down in the comments what you think. Upcoming series, slight changes, okay? I've just finished Series 3, Long Cut Natural, okay? Next will be Series 4, Long Cut Mint. In between the natural that I finished and the mint that's upcoming, there are going to be a couple product reviews. There is going to be the Klondike Wintergreen Long Cut review, which will be added on to the Wintergreen series playlist. There will be a chew review I've decided to open the pound bag of Stoker's Apple. That'll probably be actually in the next 24 hours. There may be a straight add-on as well, which brings me to my next topic, but let me go through these series. So 4 is mint long cut, and then series 5 I had as natural fine cut and snuff. We're going to split that, okay? Series 5 is going to be snuff. It's only going to be about 4 entries, I believe, but I believe that snuff is something that should be held separate from fine cut. There are differences. So series 6 will be fine cut natural, okay? Series 5 will be snuff, only about 4 entries. Series 6 will be fine cut natural. That's going to be longer. I don't know yet. I don't have it written out. So series 7 then will be Tough Guy plus the Outlaw line, okay? That will be held separate still. Series 8 would have been, or somewhere after the Tough Guy, would have been Seneca. I am thinking of using, they have a product line of 9. 4 of them will fit into pre-existing series. I am thinking of putting the 4, which is mint, wintergreen, straight, and natural. They call it original. I believe it's a natural. I am thinking about putting them as add-ons into the series and the upcoming. Okay? Then the other 5 of the 9 will just be added on. I believe I can put one video in more than one playlist. So the Seneca will be added in as add-ons to the series, okay? And then the other 5 that basically can't be added in. One's grape. I mean, they will be added to those 4. Those 4 will be in a series on their playlist and also in its own playlist. And then the other 5 will be added onto that separate playlist. So that's what I'm thinking. The upcoming is number 4, mint long cut. I already have it sitting off to my side. Here it is an entry of 16. Then after that will be series 5, snuff. It'll only probably be about 4 entries on that. Series 6 will be fine cut natural. Unknown amount of entries, but I'm expecting it to be high towards the wintergreen, like 20-ish. Series 7 will be Tough Guy and the Outlaw line that's attached to it. And then I'm not quite sure after that. Okay? There will be a number of Chew reviews between the series, and there will be Chew review add-ons between the series too. And some of the smaller playlists I will, like Hand Back the Pack and whatnot, I will try to segue them in where I can. So that is about it. Only other thing I've been working on, I have been working on the pouched nasal snuff. And if I can get this can lid open. The latest thing is I wasn't getting enough into the pouch. So now I've started tamping them in. Let me see if I can pick these up here. Okay. So this was the original one, just filling the pouch. The new ones I'm doing are significantly larger, as you can see. This is some strong stuff. This stuff that I'm picking, oh man, oh wow, okay. This stuff that I just picked up is actually Samuel Gadwith Golden Glow, which I gotta get the cap back on that because it's extremely strong smelling, and as I found out, it gets even stronger when you add water. So I am still working on that, but it's sort of slow going because it's a very difficult process. Obviously, I don't have bagging equipment here. The process is not automated. It's me with a tiny funnel and some other implements. Anyway, so that's what's going on. If you guys have any thoughts on what to do long term, and if anyone doesn't like the idea of me adding the Senecas in the regular ones into the playlist, let me know. I just wanted to do something here. The other thing is, guys, I'm getting absolutely flooded with product. Like, it's getting like crazy levels, which is why I am not doing a review tonight, because I just don't want to open anything else up, actually. Anyway, this channel, one way or another, will go on. So, I mean, there's no worry about it going dead or anything. It's just, it does bring up problems. Like, when I started this, I never had thought to see how many products there were. And really, there's easy to get dip products. There's only about 150. Chew, there's only about 50 of them. You know, I mean, we could make some noise and try to get people switched over to the products. It is, in my mind, safer than smoking cigarettes and whatnot. But the problem with that is any crusade on a larger level than here to do that is going to bring unwanted attention in the form of probably higher taxes. So, you know, it's one of those things. But my problem, my mid to long term problem for this channel is that there's only so much to review. So the two big ideas is start over and go back to the beginning when I get to the end, or snooze. But the snooze is already done. Anyway, guys, thank you for having a listen, watching. Thank you for the likes. Oh, Dirty Pat Walsh. I forget what the video is called, but it's some sort of Peruvian nasal snuff that he uses a straw to snort. It's like shaman use it in Peru. He's got a video up of it. Dirty Pat Walsh. Go over there and check it out. I was like, oh my God. Oh. Anyway, guys, do take care of yourselves, all right? And I will be back with the Klondike Wintergreen review probably. Oh, shit. I'm looking at the can right now. Probably tomorrow, okay? Do take care of yourselves, and God bless.